The sun was setting over the picturesque European city of Bruges, illuminating the cobblestone streets with warm light. Michael and Lena had built their life together here. Their 5-year marriage seemed full of laughter and love. But behind this facade lay a raging ocean of unresolved problems and secret desires. It all began with a simple dinner conversation about the future and desires. Lena, always adventurous, spoke about the possibility of an open relationship. "Imagine freedom, Michael," Lena said, her blue eyes shining with excitement. "We could explore without limits. It will bring us even closer." Michael, feeling the weight of his insecurities, hesitated at first. He had always been more traditional, valuing their commitments above all. Nevertheless, his love for Lena made him consider her proposal. "If it makes you happy, I can try," he agreed, pushing away his anxiety. As days and weeks passed, Lena enjoyed her new freedom, discovering unexplored horizons and opportunities. Nights out with friends turned into weekends away from home, all under the pretext of self-exploration. Michael struggled with jealousy and loneliness, trying to cope on his own. Each new day felt like a slow destruction of their once strong bond. Michael thought he could endure it, but his heart told him otherwise. One evening, Michael came home early, wanting to surprise Lena with a candlelit dinner. Entering their cozy apartment, he felt a heavy, tense atmosphere. A troubling feeling of doubt overwhelmed him, but he pushed it away, focusing on the joy of meeting Lena. However, upon opening the bedroom door, he saw the world collapse. Lena was entangled in the arms of another man. Their laughter sounded like poison. The man was tall and attractive. He froze upon noticing Michael. Lena's laughter ceased. Her eyes widened in shock. "Michael, I can explain," Lena stammered. But Michael was already turning away, his heart pounding, betrayal cutting deep. He retreated to the living room, the image of betrayal etched into his memory, as if the ground had slipped from beneath his feet. How could Michael believe that their bond was eternal? That night changed everything forever, leaving a wound in his soul. The woman to whom he had entrusted his heart now lay in bed with another man. Her freedom became a weapon against him, destroying their relationship. Days passed in blurred waves of anger and sorrow. Michael confronted Lena, but her explanations seemed empty and meaningless. "You agreed to this, Michael? You wanted me to be happy?" she shouted, tears streaming down her face, expressing pain and despair. Michael felt like a ghost in his own home, haunted by memories of love and the cruel truth of betrayal. His heart ached. Deep down, he knew he couldn't forgive her act without consequences. Michael immersed himself in work, using the office as a refuge from the weight of emotions. But the thought of revenge never left his mind. He began gathering evidence of Lena's infidelity, watching her behavior, noting late nights and suspicious excuses. Every time she came home, Michael felt a mix of pain and excitement about the impending revenge. He found out that Lena was seeing several men, each more charming than the last. He was overcome with a desire for revenge, and he understood. He had to act. He learned about a gathering organized by a mutual friend. It was a party where Lena was sure to be. The thought of facing Lena in front of all their friends gave him a rush of adrenaline. This was the moment he had been waiting for. The night of the party arrived. Michael put on his best suit, feeling confident and ready to meet Lena and her circle. Laughter and music filled the air. Michael spotted Lena in the distance, her laughter ringing out like a siren's call. Next to her stood her new chosen one, a man with a striking appearance and a haughty smile. Every cell in Michael demanded confrontation, but he restrained himself, choosing the moment. He approached the bar and ordered a drink to calm his nerves. Watching Lena, he was filled with a mixture of anger and sorrow. She enjoyed her freedom, displaying it cruelly. The night went on and the tension grew, preparing Michael for the decisive step. Michael saw Lena becoming more and more reckless. She flirted openly, her laughter echoing through the crowded room. The pain in his chest turned into determination. Michael approached her, his heart pounding, ready to execute his plan. "Lena," he said quietly, trying not to attract attention. She turned around, surprised. "Michael, what are you doing here?" she asked with a hint of nervousness. "I think it's time we talked," he replied, pointing at the crowd. "You put on quite a show, didn't you?" As we dive into the story, I invite you to join our family of storytellers at Lauren's Story. If the story has captivated you, subscribe so you don't miss new ones. Each new story offers a front row seat to unforgettable journeys that may resonate in your heart. Let's continue and see how the events unfold. Her eyes narrowed, and for a moment, he saw a flash of guilt. But she quickly masked it with defiance. "This is my life, Michael. You agreed to this," she said. Silence fell in the room. Friends began to notice the tension between them. The atmosphere became tense and strained, as if before a storm. Michael felt the tension. He knew he had to make a statement. "Want to see what freedom looks like?" he said, pulling out his phone with recordings from the past weeks. The screen flashed scenes, Lena's nighttime meetings, flirtatious messages, and laughter with other men. Sighs and whispers were heard in the room. Lena's face paled, her confidence crumbled. "Michael, please, this isn't fair," she begged, realizing everything was out in the open. Michael calmly replied, "I didn't want this, but you forced me. You wanted freedom. Now face the consequences." He turned and left. Whispers from friends filled the room, their gazes darting between Michael and Lena, unsure how to react to what had happened. As he left, Michael felt satisfaction. He took control and reclaimed his story after the betrayal. The revenge was bittersweet, mixed with sadness. Once he loved Lena, but now their love lay in ruins. Days and weeks passed after the party, and Lena was left alone to pay for her actions. Michael found solace in his newfound freedom. He fully immersed himself in work, building connections with colleagues who respected his determination and strength. The emptiness that once consumed him began to fade. However, going through life without Lena, he encountered unexpected feelings. He missed their conversations and the laughter that filled their home. But he reminded himself that betrayal had destroyed their bond. He understood that he had to move forward. One evening, while preparing dinner, Michael received a message from Lena. "I'm very sorry, Michael. I didn't mean to hurt you." The weight of her words hung in the air, and for a moment, he felt a familiar nostalgia. He looked at the phone, contemplating his response. The truth was that he had already moved on. He realized that some doors must remain closed. "Too late, Lena. You made your choice," he wrote, sending the message before changing his mind. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Michael felt a sense of completion within him. He had found his life, dignity, and future. True liberation did not come from open relationships or the actions of others. It arose from within, from the depths of the soul, from inner strength and self-understanding. The pain of betrayal remained, but now he did not let it control his life. He faced the storm, emerged battered, but stronger than before. Now he was ready to embrace whatever the future would bring. Memories of Lena slowly faded like a sunset, giving way to the promise of a new dawn. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the complex relationships between people and their inner experiences. If this story touched you and stirred familiar feelings, I invite you to subscribe to Lauren's Story. Your support helps us grow. It also enables us to continue providing you with gripping tales of betrayal, revenge, and resilience that resonate with each of us. Share this story with someone who might need it. And don't forget to like if you enjoyed the video. Together, let's keep exploring powerful stories. These powerful narratives connect us all and remind us of the importance of understanding and support in our interactions with others.